Hello, it is me. I'm finally filming a video. Okay, it's summer break for me and it started a while ago, but I haven't posted because I've just been uninspired and lazy and actually just bed rotting. Forget all of that. New video! Really fun idea too. So as you can tell by the title, I am 16 years old and these are my 6 near-death experiences. So there's 6 and then an honorable mention, which crazy, right? Now I have my whiteboard here to help me out. Number 1. Here I go. So I'm gonna try drawing while speaking. This was a day before my birthday. We are in a car. My mommy's here, my brother's in the passenger seat, my mommy's driving, right? Now, we were going to the mall because, as I said, it was a day before my birthday, so my mom was like trying to get me a birthday gift. This is us driving forward. My mom was trying to like get me a birthday present and like shop for like dinner and stuff, so that'd be real fancy and whatnot. And I was in a really bad mood that day. I was like, we're driving and my mom the day before she had like work, so she was exhausted. So on the way to the mall, my brother was driving, but on the way back home, my mommy was driving and she was super tired. So she actually fell asleep on the wheel. Yes, on the wheel. So the car like ran off to the side of the road and my brother was like, "Mom, what are you doing?" And she like woke up and she panicked, so the car just started like spinning and spinning and spinning and spinning and spinning and spinning and spinning, and I was in the back like, thankfully we didn't get ran over or anything. Mom like got herself together, pulled to the side of the road, and like something down here on the car was like drooping, so we couldn't even drive, so we had to call my father and he had to come with like a different car and he like had to fix it and blah blah blah. It was a whole ordeal. This one's a fun one. I love telling this one. It's a fun story. So this is at my parents' house. This is their bed. Here is bed. Right. This is bed. Here is me. And here's my older brother. Now my parents' bed is in the kitchen. This is a kitchen, right? They sleep in the kitchen. Me and my brother are just playing around, fooling around. You know, I was quite young here. Like, I was 13 maximum, I think. And we were fooling around in the kitchen, and my mom had just cooked. So the oven was open, and you'll see why I've done that right here next to me. The oven was open. The oven is a glass oven. Like, the door was open. The door is glass, sharp and glass. You can see where this is going, right? So I was running and I jumped onto the bed, right? And then my brother was coming. So I changed directions and I started running to here, but I was running backwards. So I was running backwards, right? So I just started falling and I like was falling backwards and I tried to like grab onto the fridge. The fridge would be like somewhere here. So I tried to grab onto this, but then I couldn't, and my brother was just watching me like and so I fell on the corner of the glass door of the oven with my back on it. So I just had like a gaping hole in my back and I was crying and like, ah. My mom was panicking. She started yelling like, "Oh my god, what are you guys?" And then she saw that I was like badly hurt, so she was like, "Oh my god, we need to go to the hospital." And I was actually gonna have a panic attack, but like I pulled myself together. I was like so I pulled myself together and I was like, "Mom, it's okay. It doesn't hurt. I'm fine." And she was like, "What do you mean you're fine? It doesn't hurt. Of course it hurts." We were in the car and I was like, Mom, it's okay. Like, I was comforting her and I didn't even like cry. I didn't even like scream or yell. I had a gaping hole in my back. I had to get stitches. We went to the hospital and they were like, if she hit her spine, she would have been paralyzed. Number 3, when I was little, this is baby me. We're talking like little, kindergarten little. This was me, right. I loved eating. I still love eating. This was me eating, but I was little. I had to go to the hospital because my stomach was like fucked, right? I couldn't eat, I was shitting, I was throwing up. It was bad. So I went to the hospital and the doctor was like, okay, so if this persists, she's gonna need to have stomach surgery. And I was like,
my God.
I got home and I was like, okay, so I'm just not gonna throw up. I'm just not gonna throw up. I'm not gonna have, On my birthday, I was in bed, sick. I went to the bathroom. I tried, like, shitting it out. Didn't work. My cousin was next to me. My cousin is my best friend, bro. I was in bed, like... And my cousin was next to me playing with the dolls for my birthday cake. She was like, okay, so this is the fairy that decided to marry this... She was, like, trying to distract me because I was unwell. And she's doing that. And I am on the bed, right? I projectile vomit everywhere on the floor on my birthday. And my mom was like, if your stomach hurt, you should have just told me. But I was like, if I tell mom, then I'm gonna have to get surgery, right? So I didn't. So I just projectile vomited everywhere on the floor on my birthday. Oh, this one... This one is so funny. Number 4. I love this one. So I'm sick, right? I have a cough. This is me again. I feel like the main character right now. This is me and I have a cough. That's me coughing. So I'm coughing, right? My grandma gives me medicine. We're in the kitchen right now. My grandparents also sleep in the kitchen. So we're in the kitchen right now. I'm taking my medicine, but I'm young again. So it's like cough medicine, right? They come in these little cups that you can like measure out and drink from. And I'm pretending I'm taking a shot right now because I'm trying to have fun and I'm sick, So I'm just pretending I'm taking a shot. Except it goes down the wrong fucking pipe. This is the food pipe and this is the air pipe. It goes down the fucking air pipe. So I'm there like... And my grandma's like, did you choke? Did you choke? She brings me to the kitchen sink, right? This is me on the kitchen sink and I'm like... I couldn't fucking breathe. I couldn't breathe. So I'm just like thinking, oh, this is it for me. I'm at the kitchen sink like this, like, this is it for me. I'm dying in the most stupidest way. I didn't even get to live long. I'm just at the kitchen sink. Like, I'm fucking 10 years old. Like, this is it for me. These are my last moments. And I'm pissed. I'm like, somebody do something. And I can't even speak because I can't fucking breathe. I'm like... But thankfully, I somehow got it out. And I can say I haven't taken medicine like a shot ever since then. But I have been real close to, choking like that again. The funny part, actually, wait, before I move on, this is the funny part. After that, we gathered, me and my grandma, we were on the table, right? We were on the table. This is the table. I was sat here. Pretend we're sitting, and this is my grandma here, and we both just started bawling. This is us crying. We both just started crying. I was like, I almost died. Oh, this is a fun one. I used to go to swim lessons where I got bullied and I got kicked in the face and I fucking hated it. The water was cold, everything was awful, the teachers didn't even give a shit about it. This is me swimming, right? This is a quick one. Inhaled water. Again, I couldn't fucking breathe. And the thing is, I was like far away from any walls, so I just had to swim till like here to the end. And I just sat there. I sat here for a second. And I was like... Thankfully, I got the water out. I got the water out. And the kid passed me by and was like, are you good? And I was like, I'm fine. The teachers did not give a fuck. I don't think the teachers did not gaff, okay? I don't think they were even there. I could have died and they weren't even there. Anyways, yeah, I almost died. I almost drowned in water. And it's not, I wouldn't have even drowned. I would have like choked to death and then drowned. number 6, we're at the end already, and then we just have one honorable mention. So me and my cousin, we were very young. As I said, she was my best friend. This is my bed, right? This is the bed that I'm filming on right now. We loved doing couples yoga. It was so fun, you know. It was a way to get active. It was a way to learn something new. It was so fun. Okay, this was the pose. Like, it's hard to draw, but your back had to be bended like this and your feet straight outwards. So kind of just like a little more like this, actually. A handstand with your back bent, basically. And I tried doing this, and my cousin was going to assist me, right? We're on the bed so that in case I fall, I'm safe, you know? We at least thought of that. The part we didn't think about, though, is that I could have fucking broken my spine. And this is where the story is going. So I'm on the bed, right? I'm on the bed, my cousin is here, and she's holding me. She's holding me, right? So that I don't fall. And this is my back. My back actually, like, folded into 2. My back folded into 2. Thankfully, I was young, and if you don't know, young kids are way more flexible than, like, a normal, average, like, old person. So, I didn't, like, break my fucking back. Now that I think about it, I almost paralyzed myself twice in my life. That's crazy. But obviously, you can see how this could have gone wrong. My cousin was, like, holding me, and then she pushed my back so that I'd be more bent, and I was like, are you fucking crazy? What are you doing? But now that I think about it, she actually saved my life, because if she wasn't there, I could have, like, fallen back onto the ground so fucking easily, and I would have literally just, like broken something. Thankfully, crazy, but I've never broken a bone. I've almost died 6 times, but I've never broken a bone. So she pushed my back, and I panicked. I was like, stop. And I just unraveled from this handstand, and I sat there like, whoa. I did that. I was mad for a second. I was like, I almost died. What are you doing? And I was like, I did that though. I did that. And then we have our honorable mention. This is me asleep, right? This is me asleep. I was sleeping. Me sleeping in my bed, right? This is me not even waking up. This is me, like, in my sleep getting up to projectile vomit. Are we getting it? Yeah, I projectile vomited in my sleep for like a month. Obviously, how I could have died is that I could have just, like, not gotten up, and I would have choked on my own vomit. It got to the point where somebody had to sleep in the bed with me, either my mom or grandma, and they would keep, like, a tub next to me so that every night I would, like, wake up still sleeping. Wake up and just projectile vomit. I think towards the end, sometimes I would wake up, it'd go through my nose. But we went to this, like, shaman lady who has unfortunately passed away, actually, and she would, like, she would boil water, like, this is a water, let's call it a cauldron, I don't know, and she would throw a tin foil ball in there, and I would be sitting there like, that's me sitting, right? This is the shaman lady. And my mom and grandma brought me here, so this is them. These are my mom and grandma, and this is me sitting. She throws the tinfoil ball and she says, "Çıksın gitsin, çıksın gitsin, çıksın gitsin, çıksın," which in Turkish means just like, let it out and make it go away. Let it out and make it go away. She throws the tinfoil balls, and it's kind of like a shamanry thing, you know? She sees stuff and she understands. And basically all she said is that, I was under a lot of stress, and that's it. That's the video. Those are my 6 near-death experiences. Hope you enjoyed. I had a lot of fun filming this. I'm just lore building right now. Anyways, thank you for watching. See you in the next video if I ever post again. And that's it for me. Bye bye.